AI will never able to replace our role in literary translation. And yes, I'll say it again, it will never able to completely replace us. Few months ago, I watched one of R.C. Waldun's video entitled Why Is It Impossible to Translate a Book? And it completely changed my mind since then. My point of view summary about that video is that we will never be able to completely translate it, a book or sort of literature, into a different language with its original intended meaning, written by the original writer. And quoting from that video, sometimes it takes an artist to translate a piece of artwork. And I definitely agree with that. And now myself is on the brink of high school to college transition, with me choosing English literature as my major. And in this era which the technology has grown real far, of course it is a big deal for me. Almost all of job sector around the world, and especially in the translation itself, whether it's for corporate or creative works, has become sort of depending on AI. Now looking at the initial goal itself, why AI were developed in the first place, it is designed to help and accompany on humans' work, or maybe a lot of projects that human can't do it alone, or maybe having a big risk for us to do it. And now let's talk back again about literally translation. Of course, I'm not saying that AI can't translate the language, indeed it could, and it is really helpful for us. But when it comes to a literature, a song lyrics, poem, a book, and many more, I don't think it could. Now let's talk about the sentence you have probably heard before, lost in translation, which can be simple being said that translating a of work into another language will sometimes completely erase its original meaning on its original language. And that is why it took an artist to translate a work itself, because it needs an individual approach of interpretation into the work. It is why Heraclitus once said, "No man ever steps in the same river twice, for it is not the same river, and he is not the same man." Even though it is the same book, no man will ever have the same understanding of it. And that brings us into the summary of, will AI be able to translate a piece of literature? I might have lied in the beginning of the video. Of course AI could do it, or precise should I say, but AI are not like us, a human. We live over throughout the history, note it down, write it, sing it, paint it, and it's our own interpretation of life itself. But for now, AI is the form of soulless program that help us. The translation will not having the same vibes or souls, just like if it's being translated by humans. And I can't see nor predict the future, but I'm really sure that in the next 20 or 50 years of something, I don't think they will be able to surpass us in that subject. Well, I'm open to all discussion. What do you think about it? Will they finally replace us one day? Well, that's it. I'm Pandu and see you later.